Hello, everyone. I'm Six Path Weeb, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's fanfic topic is: what if Naruto was an elite ANBU at age 9? Disclaimer: the content on this channel is for entertainment and discussion purposes only. I do not own any of the anime footage used in my videos. All rights and credits go to their respective creators and copyright holders. Let's dive right in. Naruto stands in Hiruzen's office, oblivious to the situation at hand. Gigi, what's up? Do you have another mission for me? Hiruzen nods, having pondered this decision for a long time. This isn't just a step down for Naruto, he will have to integrate with the other academy students, and he's not exactly the most sociable. Naruto, please remove your mask. Naruto gives Hiruzen a curious look but complies, removing his mask to reveal a 12-year-old blonde boy with whisker-like marks on his cheeks and blue eyes. To most, he would seem like an ordinary 12-year-old if he weren't wearing the ANBU uniform. However, Naruto is far from ordinary. He is the Jinchuriki of the nine-tailed fox, Kyuubi. He has been a member of ANBU since he was 8, making him no stranger to danger. Naruto is one of Hiruzen's most dangerous yet trusted ANBU, with considerable battle experience. His young age often leads others to underestimate him, resulting in their downfall. In other words, Naruto is well acquainted with death. Naruto looks at Hiruzen, who appears deep in thought. Is everything alright, Gigi? You're not planning to make me Hokage already, are you? Hiruzen chuckles. Not yet, my boy. You still need a bit more refining, if you know what I mean. Naruto nods. So, what's got you deep in thought if not to make me Hokage? Hiruzen sighs. I've been asked to assign you a mission. It's a mission I'd rather not give you for various reasons, but the council believes it's necessary. Naruto nods but feels inwardly confused, so he speaks his mind as usual. Shouldn't you, as the Hokage, overrule them? They can't assign missions, can they? They never have before. Hiruzen nods. I can, but I also agree that this mission is important. Naruto nods. I understand. So, what's the mission? Hiruzen sighed. You will have to join the academy. Your mission is to keep an eye on Sasuke Uchiha. We know he seeks revenge and is unstable. We need you to watch him because he craves power and is a major flight risk. We still need the Sharingan, so it's in his best interest to stay here. However, there's a secondary objective, and this one is tough. You will have to interact with kids your own age. You're still a child, Naruto, even though you've seen more than most your age. I don't want you to go overboard, you far surpass everyone in the academy, but I don't want you to act useless. Naruto groaned, why don't we just get rid of the Uchiha brat and be done with it? He can't betray the leaf if he's not here. Hiruzen sighed again, knowing Naruto was blunt and spoke his mind too much. That may be true, but we're not at the point where getting rid of him is necessary. He then lit his pipe, placing it in his mouth before continuing. You'll join for the last year and graduate with the other kids. Most are clan heirs, so this will be an interesting generation. When you graduate, you'll be teamed with Sasuke under Kakashi. According to the academy, Sakura Haruno shows the most potential in intelligence but focuses too much on being near Sasuke. Still, I'll arrange for the three of you to be on a team together if everything remains the same. Naruto sighed, knowing this mission would be terrible. You're kidding me. Not only do I have to babysit this arrogant, stuck-up brat, but I also have to deal with fangirls. Seriously, Gigi, just let me do something else. Hiruzen smirked, sorry, no can do. But if he does betray the leaf, you are to stop him with no questions asked. Do not hesitate. Wait, what am I thinking? You never hesitate. Naruto nodded, but inwardly he was fuming. This mission felt like a complete joke to him. Darn council, he thought. So, will I at least have my own apartment? Maybe I can sleep decently for once. The walls are so thin in ANBU headquarters that the snoring keeps me awake. Hiruzen chuckles. Yes, I can see how that would be annoying. You can keep your sword by the way you did earn it, just don't kill your teammates well unless he tries to turn tail and run away. And then he chuckles again, knowing this will irritate Naruto further. You will be doing D-rank missions like capturing Tora again, just don't kill it. Naruto scoffs. Gigi, I hate you right now, is that all? Hiruzen smokes on his pipe and smiles at Naruto, the boy who's like his grandson even if he already has one in Konohamaru. Yes, that is all. Just arrive at the academy at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and once again no killing anyone, at least until you do see ranked missions. Naruto growls but leaves the room and Hiruzen chuckles. I worry for that boy. Naruto makes his way to the ANBU headquarters and meets Yugao, his mentor. She smirks. So what did Hokage-sama want? Naruto growls, I have been reassigned to babysitting that brat Uchiha. The council fears he could betray the leaf. I said we should just kill the Uchiha brat and be done with it, but Gigi said no, I also have to socialize. Can you believe that snobby little brats and fangirls? Man, karma's a bitch. Yu-Gao chuckles and hugs Naruto. Naruto sighs but lets her hug him. She's like a big sister to him after all, as well as his mentor and teacher. Don't worry Naruto-kun, maybe you'll meet a nice girl to help relieve some stress from putting up with the Uchiha and his fangirls. I've heard he has a lot. Naruto sighs, you're just enjoying my discomfort, aren't you? And I still say we should just kill him and be done with it. Yu-Gao grins, Naruto-kun, he's only a kid, and yes, I enjoy tormenting you because it's so much fun and I get a kick out of seeing you angry. You make such a cute face, it's adorable. Naruto sighs and rolls his eyes at his big sister's childish antics. Yay, a brat with a superiority complex. The only Uchiha I ever liked was, well, you know, and look what happened to him. Yu-Gao nods, so you want me to help you move in? Naruto shakes his head, you have a mission, remember? She groans, oh yeah, that damn escort mission with that slob. I tell you, if he tries anything I'll chop off his little friend. Naruto smirks, I know only Hayate can have that pleasure of being with you, right? Yu-Gao pouts then grins at him, why are you jealous? Naruto looks at her in confusion, are you kidding me? You're like a sister to me. She pouts again, Naruto-kun, even though that's sweet, don't you think I'm pretty? Naruto sighs, why do you always do this? Fine, yes, you're beautiful. You happy now? I need to pack. She grins, thanks, little bro, your words will get me through the next mission. Naruto just scoffs, whatever, I heard the guy likes to fantasize about women. He'll probably be undressing you with his eyes. I'll leave you with that sickening thought. Yu-Gao is gobsmacked, crap, and I thought it couldn't get any worse, damn you Naruto-kun. She just hears a chuckle come from her little brother and groans. Naruto finishes packing, he's already been given a key to his new apartment, he'll place seals all over his place later. He says his goodbyes and leaves. He arrives at his apartment and groans seriously, what the hell, this place is a dump. He then sits down and plans what he's going to do. He can't believe he's going back to the damn academy. The next day Naruto wakes up at 6 am. He groans, forgetting that he could have slept another 2 hours but forgot to change his damn clock. He groans again and reluctantly gets out of bed. He's only in boxers, he's too old for pajamas. He enters the bathroom and looks in the mirror and immediately groans, seeing the scars the damn fox used to heal him without leaving scars. Now he doesn't. He says scars are a badge of honor. Naruto steps in the shower and turns on the water. Badge of honor, my ass. He's not the one who has to walk around with these damn scars. Even though Yu-Gao says they're sexy, I still don't get her at all. I don't get women. After the shower, he gets dressed in black ANBU pants and a black long sleeve top with fingerless gloves and ninja boots. He eats his breakfast, not ramen, then just sits there using a whetstone to sharpen his katana. 2 hours later he goes to leave his apartment. He puts on his coat, with the hood up. Along with his coat he has his katana that's strapped to his back. He groans before he walks to the academy. He walks slowly so he misses everyone. He's never had time for anyone but his buddies in ANBU. He gets a few people staring at him but he ignores them. They can't see his face and for that he's glad. It's such a pain having to hide his face, but it's better than having to hear the villagers and their BS. Meanwhile, as Naruto's heading to the academy, everyone's in the academy already when Iruka Umino steps into the class. Quiet, everyone shuts up and Iruka smiles. Good. Now there is a new student, he should be here shortly. To be honest, I'm not sure why he's starting now, but oh well. Just then the door opens and Naruto steps in. Everyone looks at him, all in black with his hood up. Iruka smiles, ah, you're here, you must be Naruto, please take a seat. Do you want to say hello first? Naruto looks at him, no. Iruka nods, okay, take down your hood. Naruto sighs, here less than a minute and I already want to kill someone. He lowers his hood and everyone sees a face. He has an X scar on his right cheek and a scar down his left eye. There is also a scar on his neck, a scar that almost cost him his life. Naruto has his eyes closed. When he opens his eyes, everyone sees his eyes. He turns away and heads to an empty seat and sits down. Iruka smiles, okay Naruto, do you want to introduce yourself? Naruto groans at this pointless situation, no. Iruka sighs, you're new here, just say a few things about yourself. Naruto sighs, I'm going to kill Gigi. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, I'm 12, that's all you're getting, end of story. He sits down and closes his eyes. He can sense people looking at him but he hardly cares. He's not here to socialize even though Gigi said he should. Iruka gets on with the class. After a few hours it's time for a break. The first thing he hears is fangirls squealing for Sasuke's attention. Naruto sighs, can this get any worse? He stands up and walks to the front. Is there a training yard here? Iruka nods, yes. Oh, my name is Iruka Umino. I'll be your sensei for the rest of the year. Should have started with that eye. Naruto just looks right through him and Iruka drops the smile. Right, well, it's on the left as you leave the academy main entrance. Naruto nods and leaves the room, and he makes his way out of the academy and makes his way to the training yard. Just before he gets there, two bullies stop in front of him. One of them smirks, "You got a toy sword, how nice, hand it over." Naruto scoffs, "I'd advise you to fuck off before I leave your body parts all over this training yard." The one who spoke grins, "I'd like to see you try." Naruto smirks, "Gigi said don't kill anyone, he never said anything about not beating people up." Naruto rushes forward, punching one of them in the gut and then ramming his elbow onto the top of his head. The next guy goes to punch Naruto, but he just grabs his hand and flips him on his backside before punching him in the face. The leader who spoke has backed away. Naruto smirks, "Not so tough are you? Come on, haven't had a good fight in a while, let's see if you're any better than those pieces of trash on the floor." The bully looks at Naruto, "Who the hell are you?" Naruto smirks, "Someone you don't want to mess with. I think you need a change of clothes, plus you stink. What did you do, shit yourself?" The bully just runs away and Naruto sighs and carries on walking, not knowing or caring that he was being watched by his new classmates. Naruto, after disposing of two of the weaklings, goes over to a tree and takes off his jacket followed by his t-shirt, probably a mistake, but he usually trains topless. He then grabs his katana and starts going through some katas. His classmates are staring at him. Some of the girls are already getting nosebleeds just looking at him. For a 12-year-old, he's got muscles that would put older men to shame. Some are staring at his scars, his chest and back are full of them. He hardly seems to care that he's being watched. They're also wondering just who he is. He moves so fast they barely know what happened. The scars are also confusing to them. Even some of Sasuke's fangirls are having nosebleeds, even Ino, who's trying to hide it, especially from Sakura, who'd just make fun of her. She looks over and sees a blushing Sakura, so even she's not totally immune to it. Ino thinks. Kiba comes out of the class and sees Naruto. "Man, that's some seriously major scarring." Shikamaru nods, "How could he have that much scarring? He's our age, right? Still, he knows what he's doing with that blade. And did you see how he disposed of Meizo and Kenichi, and make Roshi piss and shit himself? Even I could feel the killing intent coming off Naruto." Kiba smirks, "Seems the girls are liking the show. Look at them, some are even drooling. They've known him, 2 hours?" Choji nods, "Still, he's strong. I wouldn't want to piss him off." Shino, the usually quiet one, speaks, "There is something about him, something he's keeping from everyone." Shikamaru nods, "I get that vibe." Ino looks over, "What are you four talking about? What vibe?" Shikamaru just shrugs and Ino rolls her eyes and looks away. Sasuke walks past them. "Naruto, Uzumaki, fight me." Naruto doesn't look at him but smirks, "Oh, I so want to beat the crap out of him. Babysitting this asshole." He stops swinging his sword and turns to Sasuke, "Why would I waste my time with trash like you, Sasuke Uchiha?" Sasuke smirks, "Afraid I'd kick your ass." Naruto scoffs, "Hardly. I could beat you blindfolded, but it would probably upset your fangirls now, wouldn't it?" Sasuke scoffs, "Like you could beat me, I'm an Uchiha." Naruto rolls his eyes, "Am I supposed to be impressed? Do you honestly think all that? I'm the last Uchiha. Bullshit makes me feel sorry for you. You're pathetic, you're arrogant, and your superiority complex is your downfall, because deep down you're nothing but a sniveling runt, nothing more, and that's all you'll ever be, that last of a clan, nothing more." Sasuke snaps and runs at Naruto, who tosses his katana next to his clothes. Sasuke starts throwing punches and kicks at Naruto, who dodges every attack, and to everyone he's doing it effortlessly. He also seems to be enjoying tormenting Sasuke, and Kiba's loving it, as is some of the other guys in the class. Sasuke is getting more pissed off though, as he can't believe he can't hit this nobody who dares insult him and his clan. "Fight me, coward." Naruto yawns, "Did you say something?" Sasuke scowls, "You think you're so tough, don't you?" Naruto yawns again, "I don't think it, I know I am. Let me guess, that was your best. I thought you were supposed to be good at taijutsu. You must not be the great Sasuke Uchiha, then you must be his twin, lame ass talentless Uchiha." Sasuke smirks, "Oh, I'm not done ye." Before he can continue, Naruto rushes and elbows him in the gut, rams his fist in his shoulder, then uses his leg to sweep him off his feet before punching him in the face, knocking him out. Naruto walks away from Sasuke and shakes his head, "That was easy, Uchiha. I hardly even used a fifth of my power." He walks over to his sword and sheaths it, then grabs his t-shirt and puts it on, then his coat with his katana strapped behind him. Then he walks past everyone, not even caring. The fangirls are glaring at him. Well, not all of them. Some are looking at him with lust in their eyes. Kiba smirks, "Now that was a quick ass kicking." Shikamaru nods, "I knew there was something about him. Didn't anyone see the tattoo on his arm?" Kiba smirks, "Nah, was too busy watching Sasuke get his ass whooped." "Wait, tattoo? What kind of tattoo?" Sakura heard them talking. "You know what that tattoo was?" Shikamaru shrugs and she scowls at him, and then the girls all go to see if Sasuke's okay. Iruka, who's at the window and saw the fight, also saw the tattoo, and he's shocked. "He's an ANBU. I'm sure that was the ANBU tattoo. What the hell, Lord Hokage? Naruto's 12. His body looks like he's been through hell." Back outside, Choji looks at Shikamaru. So what was the tattoo? Shikamaru sighs, not sure, I know I've seen it before but not sure where. In the Hokage Tower, Hiruzen's looking through his crystal ball. He sighs seriously. Naruto-kun, did you have to do that to Sasuke? Still, he should really leave his arm covered. Nico. Yugao appears. Yes, Hokage-sama. Hiruzen sighs. Inform Naruto to put a seal on his arm. He just showed his whole class's ANBU tattoo. Yugao nods. I will inform him once they break for lunch. Hiruzen nods. Oh, Nico, I gotta report the client you escorted had bad visions on his trip. Do you know anything about that? Yugao smirks behind her mask. Can't say that I did, Hokage-sama. It was strange and not like him. Hiruzen nods. That is all. As Yugao leaves, he chuckles, using one of Kurenai's genjutsus on him. How unusual of you, Yugao. When Sasuke returned to class, he stayed away from Naruto, still in disbelief he was beaten so effortlessly. Later on, when it was lunchtime, Naruto left. He went to Ichiraku's. When he arrived, he saw Yugao. Heard about your little genjutsu stunt, you wuss. She scoffs. Better than let that slob touch me anyways. Hokage-sama said to use a seal on your arm to cover the ANBU tattoo you happen to show everyone. Naruto seems confused, then he nods. Oh right, I get you. Yeah, I'll get right on that after I eat. She nods. You won me a bet, by the way. Naruto looks at her with confusion. How come? Yugao grins. I bet you'd kick the Uchiha's ass the first chance you got. The others didn't think you would have done it. Some still see him as a prince and didn't think you'd dare touch him, but I know little Naruto-kun better now, don't I? Naruto rolls his eyes. You know, half your winnings should go to me, you know. She smirks. Screw that, it's all mine. I won it fair and square. I'll see you later, Itoto. Naruto nods and heads inside and eats his ramen. Luckily nobody saw the chat with Yugao. Well, she was hiding in camouflage, but Naruto knew she was there. After his dinner, he heads back to the academy until he sees Anko looking through the window. He walks up to her. What are you doing? She almost jumps out of her skin. Don't do that, Naruto-kun. Geez, you almost made me shed my skin. Naruto sighs. Snake jokes. Really? What you doing here? She smirks. Looking for you. Actually, heard you whoop the Uchiha's ass. I wish I was there to watch. Naruto sighs. Yay, he had it coming. So why were you looking for me? You know I'm not an ANBU anymore. Well, I am, I think, just long-term mission, I'm assuming. She grins. Well, I need your help. When does the academy finish for the day? Naruto shrugs. 3 p.m. I think. Why? She grins. Meet me at training ground 44 afterwards. I need you for a mission. Naruto sighs. Does Gigi know about this? She smirks. Maybe. Naruto sighs. I'll think about it. I have to go. Man, I can't believe I have to go to the academy for a year. How did you put up with it for 5 years? When I graduated after a year, this time I've been here for 4 hours, and I want to kill everyone in my class. She chuckles. If you do that, let me know. I'll want a front row seat. Naruto sighs. Bye, Anko, you crazy women. Anko pouts. You're so mean, Naruto-kun. Naruto just shakes his head and walks off, and she chuckles. Time for some dengo. When Naruto gets back to class, he sits there and does nothing. He hardly cares. He does some hand signs and places a sealing seal over his tattoo. He then starts thinking of what this supposed mission is and if it's worth his time. He doesn't even know if he's allowed to do normal missions. He hears Iruka talking about the Hokages. He smirks. He knows his dad was the 4th Hokage. At first he was pissed when he found out his dad was the one sealed the damn fox in him. When Gigi told him why, he understood. The 4th Hokage is still his role model and he's forgiven him, but he swore that he'd surpass his father, and if he somehow met him then the reunion wouldn't be pretty. Naruto sighs as Iruka goes on to lie about the night the Kyuubi attacked, and even Kyuubi growls, and Naruto smirks when Iruka says that the 4th Hokage killed the Kyuubi. He can hear Kyuubi growling about him being still alive and the 4th couldn't defeat someone as powerful as him. Naruto's heard this speech too many times to listen. At first it was kind of funny to take the piss out of Kyuubi, now it's boring, and they have come to an understanding. He will get strong and Kyuubi can stop being a whining asshole. He agreed, but whenever the 4th's mentioned, Kyuubi cries like a baby. A few hours later the academy's over. Naruto's walking out when Iruka-sensei calls for him to stay behind. Naruto rolls his eyes, suspecting it's about his fuck up earlier by everyone seeing his ANBU tattoo. Naruto just leans against the wall whilst Iruka stares at him. After a minute, Naruto gets bored. Do you want to say something, or are you just wasting my time? I have things to do, you know. Iruka sighs. Naruto, what are you hiding from me? I saw the ANBU tattoo. Naruto acts confused but inwardly knows this was what he wanted, so he decides to just play along. I don't know what you mean. Iruka sighs. On your left arm, show me your arm. Naruto smirks and shows his arm, and Iruka is confused. But I saw a tattoo. Naruto sighs. You sure it wasn't a scar? I have a lot of them. Iruka sighs. So how did you get them? Naruto sighs. You know exactly who I am. Iruka-sensei, don't play dumb. You know who I am and what I have inside of me since I graduated years ago. You haven't seen me, but you know who I am. Iruka-sensei nods, not knowing that after leaving he moved up the ranks before joining ANBU and is not an ANBU captain. Fine, you can go. Naruto smirks as he leaves the room. He shines to the Hokage Tower to speak with Gigi to ask about missions. It's been half a year since Naruto was assigned this babysitting mission. Having to put up with annoying brats has almost made Naruto snap more than once. Even though he's their age himself, he's seen more action and death than they could even comprehend. He's been on a few small missions, he's missed a few days here and there, and nobody knows where he is. Not even Iruka-sensei knows. Even though he has his suspicions, he asked the Hokage, who told him he had no idea what Iruka was talking about. It's just after another lame day at the academy that Naruto's at the memorial stone looking at the dead comrades. It's raining heavily, but he doesn't care. It's got him thinking about his own past. Flashback. Naruto is 5 years old. He's running away from the villagers who hate him for whatever reason. He notices the villagers have now also been joined by some shinobi from the village. He keeps on running until he runs into a dead end. He turns around and looks at everyone grinning at him. What have I ever done to you? One of the shinobi speaks. You're a demon. You killed our friends and family. You don't deserve to live. Demon spawn. Naruto looks scared. What are you talking about? I never killed anyone. I'm a 5-year-old kid. One of the villagers, a woman, screams, liar, you're a demon and you don't deserve to live. We'll make certain of that. The same shinobi that spoke grins. Well, we can't actually kill him. The Hokage says so, but it doesn't mean we can't make his life a living hell. The villagers and the shinobi all grin and move in to start attacking Naruto. After 5 minutes of beatings where Naruto is lying in his own blood, his legs broken, his hand twisted the wrong way, multiple stab wounds in his body. One of the shinobi even burned him, but they ignored the order and went in for the kill until 2 ANBU arrived, one in a cat mask, the other a dog mask. They saved Naruto. The villagers and shinobi weren't happy, but facing angry ANBU, the elite, was suicide. The one in the cat mask picked up Naruto and carried him to the hospital. The doctors all refused to heal him until the Hokage's wife took him and helped him herself. It was whilst in the hospital recovering that the fox first made himself known to Naruto. He healed him and told him the truth. Naruto was in shock at what he was hearing and he was terrified, staring into the eyes of a demon fox, but the fox decided to help Naruto, and from that day onward Naruto gained a sensei, even though nobody found out until much later. Flashback end. Naruto's broken from his flashback when someone pats him on the shoulder and he looks up and sees Inu. Kakashi, how are you doing, Captain? How's the assignment going? You hear, remembering the dead. Naruto sighs. To be honest, this is the worst assignment I've been on. I mean, I've been at the academy 6 months, and I already want to kill everyone there. I have annoying fangirls both trying and failing to scare me because their precious Sasuke-kun keeps getting his ass kicked by me. Plus ones who seem to stare at me like the others do, with that Uchiha asshole who keeps demanding to fight me and I keep kicking his ass, leaving him unconscious. But I just told you that, didn't I? So what brings you here? Your old team again. Kakashi remains silent as Naruto continues to talk. It's been like 50 times already. How the hell did you and Yugao and the others survive 5 years of this crap at the academy? That's if you didn't graduate early like me. Then there's the other problem, classmates trying to befriend me. It's irritating. I'd much rather be left alone and work from the shadows. He shakes his head. Being in the academy sucks. As for your earlier comment, I guess I don't know that many names on here. A few ANBU and of course the Hokages like my dad, but I was having a flashback about the first time I met you and Yugao. When you saved me from the villagers. I'm getting them a lot lately. The strange thing is sometimes I know what that brat Sasuke's going through. He's full on vengeance for Itachi, which is understandable. We are the same about being the last of our clans after all. Kakashi nods and finally says something. To be honest, there actually is a bet going on that you might just go on a killing spree and kill them all, but I know you're stronger than that. Me and Yugao have trained you well. SS has a Viki. I know deep down you still hate the villagers for what they did to you growing up, but they are only scared and don't know what they're doing. Naruto scoffs. That may be so, but it didn't exactly help me now, did it? For the first 5 years of my life I had to sleep with one eye open. Do you know how much that sucks? Kakashi nods, feeling sympathy for his surrogate little brother. I can't say that I do, but I know you'll be fine. As for the second part, I thought the Hokage told you to make friends. Naruto scoffs. Yay, he did, but look at them all, pampered little brats. They have no idea about the real world. They listen to these damn boring lectures about the ninja world, but half of them will die. I mean, take Sakura Haruno, for instance. Just thinking about that pink-haired banshee makes his skin crawl. She's apparently the brainiest kunoichi there, but she would rather focus on wasting her time with the Uchiha. Same goes for Ino Yamanaka and the rest of the girls, minus Hinata Hyuga, but she's not really that impressive either if you ask me. She's so shy and she seems to hate fighting, so it baffles me why the hell she's even training to be a kunoichi in the first place. That's only the girls though. Kakashi nods and Naruto continues. Then there are the boys. The Uchiha is so far up his own ass he still thinks after being knocked out 50 times by me that he's better than me. He never will be. Then there's Shikamaru Nara. Obviously being a Nara male he's lazy as hell. He's also smart as hell, probably more than Sakura Haruno, but he acts like he's dumb, sleeping all day. Then there's his friend Choji Akimichi. The kid could be good but he follows Shikamaru around like a puppy. He gets picked on because of his weight and won't fight back, so why is he even becoming a ninja? He wipes water from his face. Then there's Kiba Inuzuka and his dog Akamaru. He's strong in taijutsu but he's kind of lazy and arrogant, but he's an Inuzuka so he's a great tracker. Lastly there is Shino Aburame. He is a hard one to understand. He's quite like all Aburame. He's the only one I can't get a read on, but like Kiba, Shino is a born tracker with his bugs, as is the Hyuga girl. If only they would grow up. Kakashi sighs. The chuckles. You are not supposed to treat them as threats, Naruto. You are supposed to befriend them. Naruto sighs. I hardly see the point. They're all weaklings who need a wake-up call. Even the Uchiha, for all his boasting of being the best, would probably die. He could never lead because he thinks he needs nobody and would probably allow his teammates to die. So take the bell test, for instance. It's a teamwork mission. He'd try and get both bells to stop his teammates from holding him back. He'd probably attack his own teammates if they were close to getting a bell if he hadn't already got one. Kakashi sighs. You make a good point, Naruto, but still you're not supposed to be judging them. They're your age. Well, mostly your age. Befriend them. Naruto scoffs. I hate you sometimes. You've already been picked to be myself, and the Uchiha sensei. You better not be an ass, and you know what I mean by that. Kakashi smirks. Oh Naruto, you don't hate your big brother. That hurts. Naruto scoffs. Whatever, I'm going home. I'll see you around. Naruto shunshines away. Kakashi watches him go and sighs. This was a bad idea. Still, it's quite enjoyable hearing about Naruto's frustrations. He's definitely got Kushina's temper, that's for sure. Still deep down they're probably sad their sons turned out this way. It's now several months later, the day of graduation. Not that it matters for Naruto, he knows what he has to do, some stupid tests. There's that stupid pathetic teacher Mizuki, trying to sabotage his progression like it's ever worked. Mizuki had no idea who he was dealing with. He's been under a genjutsu since the first time he tried to sabotage Naruto's progression. He's never really been one of the best at genjutsu, but Kurama's helped him learn a few high-classed ones. The one he is on Mizuki he's created himself, making Mizuki think his plans are working. It keeps him unawares, which is what Naruto wants. He's still an ANBU after all, so Mizuki raises a red flag to him. Naruto already informed Gigi about Mizuki and has been told to monitor him. It seems he, like most of the villagers, thinks he's nothing but a demon. The one good thing is Sasuke finally gave up in fighting a losing battle, not once being able to land a hit on Naruto. He must have thought of his embarrassment, or his ego kicked in or something. In a way this is good because Naruto's had enough of him. Everyone has already had their test and passed. Naruto easily passed the first 2 tests. The last part was a clone. Naruto does some hand signs, Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. Iruka looks at Naruto wondering how he knows a forbidden just, but knowing who Naruto is, minus being an ANBU, he's not really surprised. Iruka hands out a headband and Naruto takes it and walks off. None of the other kids are surprised when Naruto enters the main classroom holding his headband. Naruto just sits at his desk and places the headband on the desk and closes his eyes to think. Iruka comes out of the back room with Mizuki, who's glaring at Naruto. Some of the kids look at where their other teacher is glaring and notice it's at Naruto, who's not even looking at him but knows he's being glared at and hardly cares his time will come. When he does look at Mizuki, Naruto smirks, then all of a sudden Mizuki starts shouting and holds his head before he runs out of the room, shocking everyone except Naruto, who just looks away knowing what he did, but he does have a smirk on his face. Everyone leaves for the weekend, there to come back on Monday to find out what happens next. Naruto already knows what will happen but acts like he doesn't. Naruto was given the title of Rookie of the Year, a title that looked like certainly going to Sasuke before Naruto joined. When Iruka told Naruto he didn't even care, it meant nothing to him. Even Iruka noticed. Naruto leaves the academy and immediately shunshines to the Hokage office. His classmates saw him do it. Most of them gave up trying to figure out Naruto. To them he's an enigma. Some, like Sasuke, want to know how he did that. Sasuke also hates Naruto. He's an Uchiha, but this Naruto came here and make him look like a joke. Naruto enters the office and Hiruzen smiles. Congratulations on becoming a Jonin. I'm so proud of you. Naruto sighs seriously. Gigi, I'm an ANBU captain. You're congratulating me for nothing. You should be congratulating me for not killing everyone in my class. Hiruzen chuckles. Well, congratulations for that too. Naruto sighs. So nothing's changed, right? Me, with the brat, and Kakashi still going with the Haruno girl. Hiruzen sighs but nods yes, although it's done differently. Usually we make it the Rookie of the Year, which is you. Congratulations on that, by the way, with the head Kunoichi, which is Mrs. Haruno, and the dead last, which isn't Sasuke, by the way. Naruto rolls his eyes. Hiruzen then groans. You know you were supposed to make friends, also you know not be an outcast. Naruto sighs. They're all brats. I'm sure Kakashi told you what I thought of them all. Hiruzen nods. Yes he did, and even though you are correct they're only kids, they will grow out of it. Naruto sighs hopefully before they're all dead. Hiruzen nods naturally. Now onto to something else. Tell me your opinion on Mizuki. Naruto sighs. That waste of space. He sees me as a demon like I care, but there is something in his eyes. He has the eyes of a traitor. He looks shocked and angry about me doing the shadow clone jutsu. I think he wanted me to fail. I'm not sure why exactly. Hiruzen nods then smirks. I see. We will watch him carefully. Get some rest. You're a Jinan now. Your next challenge is D ranks. Naruto glares at him. You're cruel Gigi. Hiruzen chuckles. Aren't I? Naruto sighs and shines away, and Hiruzen just shakes his head knowing Naruto will never change. It's now Monday and everyone's in the academy when Iruka walks into the room. Good morning Jinan, now you're all going to be in teams. Now I will start from team 1. Naruto ignores the first 6 teams, then he hears Iruka say team 7 and he grunts. Iruka coughs. Team 7 is Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno, and Naruto Uzumaki. Some of the students gasp. Sasuke and Naruto in the same team is a scary thought to them all. Sakura is happy though, Naruto and Sasuke not so much for different reasons. Iruka continues. So team 7 sensei will be Kakashi Hatake, team 8 will be Kiba Inuzuka, Shino Aburame and Hinata Hyuga. Your sensei will be Kurenai Yuhi. Team 9 is already a team. Team 10 will be Shikamaru Nara, Ino Yamanaka, and Choji Akimichi. Your sensei will be Asuma Sarutobi. Good luck kids, when your sensei arrive you will go with them. Naruto sighs knowing Kakashi will be here a while. Sasuke at first looks at Sakura who smiles at him, but he doesn't acknowledge her. He looks straight at Naruto and glares at him. Naruto isn't even looking at anyone, he's in his inner world. Sasuke doesn't understand Naruto either. He hates to admit it, but Naruto's strong and fast and better than him, and that infuriates him. Naruto sighs. Even though I knew this would happen, it still sucks. Stuck with the Uchiha brat and the pink-haired banshee. Kind of makes me think, what did I do to deserve this? I mean, not only do I have an overgrown furball in me, but now I'm teamed up with an emo arsewipe, and a banshee. Can it get any worse? Wait, yes, our sensei is lazy Kakashi. Kurama chuckles. Sucks to be you kid. To be honest, I would have just killed the Uchiha brat and be done with it like you wanted. Still, you knew this would happen. Still, I still say on our first mission out of Konoha you just kill him, make it look like an accident. The banshee too. I mean, she's so loud. Just be glad it's not a 5-man team and you have that blonde-haired bimbo. Surely you would lose it then. Naruto chuckles. You're probably right. They're still D rank. They're not even missions. I'm using clones to do them. Fuck wasting my time with that. Well, I'll speak later furball. Naruto opens his eyes and sees everyone but his team is gone. He just rolls his eyes. He hears Sakura moaning about Kakashi still not being here yet, and he just rolls his eyes and sighs. Get used to it, Haruno. He'll never change. 2 hours later, Kakashi enters the room. Yo. Sakura glares at him. You're late. Kakashi gives her an eye smile. I had to help an old lady across the street. Naruto sighs. Going with that one, are you? Sakura looks unconvinced. Sasuke seems pissed, but Naruto hardly cares knowing Kakashi's antics for years. Kakashi smiles. Meet me on the roof. He then shines away. Sakura sighs and starts to leave the room. She sees Sasuke following her, but Naruto's vanished. When Sasuke and Sakura get to the roof, Kakashi and Naruto are already there. Naruto's just leaning against the wall with his eyes closed, just waiting for the lame-ass introductions that Kakashi just told him he'd be doing, and Kakashi knows that this will piss off Naruto. Kakashi smiles. Well, hello team, now I think we should start with introductions. Sakura and Sasuke sit down in front of Kakashi. Kakashi looks up. You going to join us? Naruto sighs. No, let's just get this over with. Sakura smiles. I think you should go first, Kakashi-sensei. Kakashi smiles. Okay, my name is Kakashi Hatake. My likes and dislikes are none of your business. My dreams are also none of your business. Sakura is furious. So all we know is your name, not much of an introduction. Kakashi smiles. Well then you go next, Pinky. Sakura sighs. My name is Sakura Haruno. My likes are. She looks at Sasuke and giggles. My dislikes are Ino Pig. My goals and dreams are. She looks at Sasuke and giggles. All the guys almost feel like gagging right there. Kakashi nods. Okay, Mr. Brooder. Sasuke growls at Kakashi. My name is Sasuke Uchiha. I don't really have any likes or dislikes. My goal is to kill a certain someone and restore my clan. Sakura looks at Sasuke. He's so cool. Naruto looks at Sasuke and wants to just toss him off the roof and be done with it. Kakashi sighs. Still going down the Avenger path, I see. He turns to Naruto. Okay, blonde, you're up. He's so going to kill me for that comment. Naruto glares at Kakashi like he's staring into his soul. Even Sasuke is a little intimidated with the glare. Naruto then sighs. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. My likes are training, and ramen. My dislikes are pitiful, pathetic idiots, who don't see what's right in front of them, who are blinded by fear to even know the truth. As for my goals, that's none of anyone's business but my own. Everyone can feel the key coming off of Naruto after his dislikes and goals. Kakashi sighs. He's not far off of Sasuke the way he's acting, but can you really blame him knowing how the villagers and shinobi treated him? At least he has the Hokage, myself and Yugao, oh yay Anko too. Sakura looks at Naruto with a sad outlook. He seems so vengeful and bitter. I wonder what happened to make him like this. It's so sad for someone to be this angry. Then there was his body. I've never seen someone that has that many scars before. I wonder how he got them. He really is mysterious, like he's already a ninja or something, but that can't be true. Sasuke looks at Naruto. He even shuddered at those words. Seems I'm not alone in my anger for me. It's Itachi. I wonder what his issues are about. Still, he's strong. Maybe he could help me out and help me to get stronger. That is, if he ever talks. He's worse than me. He looks at Sakura. At least I know he won't slow me down, unlike her. Kakashi smiles. Okay, introductions are over. Meet me tomorrow at 6 a.m. at Training Ground 7 and don't eat beforehand or you'll throw up. Sakura looks confused. What's happening tomorrow, sensei? He smiles. Why, your Jinan test, of course. Sasuke looks at Kakashi. We've done our Jinan exams. We're all Jinan. Kakashi smiles. Wrong, that test was to see if you could become a Jinan. The test tomorrow will prove you're good enough to remain a Jinan. Now remember what I said, there is a 66% fail rate. Oh, and before I forget, don't eat anything or you'll just throw it up. Kakashi then vanishes via sunshine. Sakura sighs. She looks around and Sasuke looks angry. She looks where Naruto was, but he's vanished also. Sakura sighs and leaves the roof, followed by Sasuke. The next day Naruto makes his way to Training Ground 7. He's the first there, not surprising. Even after a year he still can't get used to being in the academy. Still knowing Kakashi, it's pointless being here now as Kakashi probably won't turn up till about 11. Still, it will give him some time to train. He takes off his jacket and pulls out his katana and starts doing some kata exercises. He's been doing them for about 10 minutes when Sakura arrives. She looks around and then spots Naruto sparring, so she sits down to watch. She has nothing better to do until Kakashi-sensei, or Sasuke-kun arrives, and for some reason she likes watching him train. Same for Sasuke-kun. After another 10 minutes, Naruto stops. He looks over his shoulder and sees Sakura. He sighs. At least she's quiet, probably because Sasuke's not here. Naruto stops training and sits against a tree, resting his back against it. Then hears a stomach rumble and smirks. She listened to Kakashi, it seems. Sakura looks up. No, Kakashi-sensei. Naruto looks at her like she's an idiot. Does it look like it? He won't be here for hours. She looks shocked. What? How do you know? Naruto sighs. I know Kakashi. He'll be here about 11 a.m. probably. She looks at Naruto in shock. You're serious? Naruto nods. You should go get yourself some food. She bites her lip. Kakashi-sensei said not to. Naruto rolls his eyes. He also said he'd be here by 6 a.m. and it's now 6:30. Do you see him? She shakes her head. Have you eaten? Naruto nods. I have. I was going to eat anyway, whether he said to or not. Sakura seems confused. But he told us not to eat. Why go against his orders? Naruto sighs. I don't really care, to be honest, but if you must know, how can we have a test when we're fighting our own bodies? She nods. Can I ask you something? Naruto sighs. Why? She sighs. Well, can I or not? Naruto sighs. Fine, what do you want to ask me? She moves closer and sits near him. What's that vanishing move you and Kakashi-sensei do? Naruto raises an eyebrow. Oh, you mean Sunshine? It's a D-rank move. She nods. So can anyone learn it then? Naruto nods. Yes, well, ninjas. She smiles. I've seen other ninjas do the move also. Naruto nods. I'm sure you have. It comes in handy. She sighs. You said you know Kakashi-sensei. Do you know what the test will be? Naruto shakes his head and she sighs. No, but knowing him it will be tough. He's never passed a team before. Sakura looks shocked. Seriously, can this get any worse? Naruto just shrugs. Why do you want to be a kunoichi? She smiles. To help people, of course. Naruto sighs. Then why are you neglecting your duties and focusing only on the Uchiha? A weak ninja or kunoichi will only die if they don't focus on that. What is your specialty? Ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu? Answer me that. She sighs. I don't know that much, really, only the basics of each. Naruto scoffs. Sakura, you were the top kunoichi of our class. Don't let that title go to your head. You should train more. Your stamina is terrible. I saw you and Ino doing the obstacle courses we did. You both looked like you'd run a marathon, not running a pathetic obstacle course. Brains can only take you go so far, and don't use the excuse of not being in a clan. She sighs. I'm not using that as an excuse. Naruto sighs. Whatever. Can you do chakra control exercises? She looks at Naruto. I haven't done any before. What types are there? Naruto sighs tree walking, walking on water, balancing a leaf on your head. We did that in the academy though, and there are others. Sakura looks at him confused, then remembers the leaf balancing one, so feels embarrassed. Then she thinks on tree walking and is confused. Tree walking, what's that? I can already climb trees. Naruto sighs, pretty much climbing a tree with only your feet. She seems surprised. That stupid, nobody can do that. Naruto sighs, it's a chakra control exercise. Sakura, of course, it's real. She's doubtful but asks anyway, can you do it? Naruto rolls his eyes, of course, but I'm not the sensei, so I really have no reason to show you now, do I? Sakura smiles, hoping to get some kind of conversation going. Can you show me? Naruto groans, knowing this would happen. He should have kept his mouth shut. Why would I do that? She sighs, I just want to see it. We're going to be here for a while, right? Naruto sighs, fine, I'll show you, then leave me the hell alone. Naruto stands up and walks to a tree and puts his foot on it and starts walking up it. Sakura looks shocked. Wow, you wasn't lying. Naruto rolls his eyes, then climbs to the top before he vanishes and appears leaning against the tree he was at earlier. Sakura smiles, could you teach me how to do that? Naruto sighs, what part of I'm not your sensei don't you understand? She sighs, then smirks as she comes up with an idea to at least get some camaraderie from him. You'd be helping out a teammate. Naruto scoffs, let me ask you this, why do you want to learn it? To impress your precious Sasuke-kun? If so, then you haven't thought it through. Think about it. You know his ego, how would he like it if someone learned something before he did? He'd be pissed, not pleased, especially if it was one of his fangirls. Sakura sighs, I didn't think of that. She looks to her ground and bites her lip, then looks up, I want to learn it for myself. Meanwhile, at the Hokage office, Hiruzen is watching through his crystal ball when Kakashi arrives. You wanted to see me, Hokage? Hiruzen nods. Apart from you being late for your team, it seems Naruto is slowly bonding well, sort of. Kakashi walks over and looks into the crystal ball, so he's talking to Sakura. Still no Sasuke, so what's he doing, Lord Hokage? Hiruzen smiles, he showed her a chakra control exercise, tree walking, and Naruto made a valid point about Sakura's reasons for wanting to learn it. Kakashi nods, to impress Sasuke, am I right? Hiruzen nods back, and Naruto told her Sasuke wouldn't be happy, he'd be pissed she is learning that before he is. Kakashi rubs his chin, I see, but he is stating the truth though. Hiruzen lights his pipe and places it in his mouth. True, but he still has no reason to teach her, as he said he's not her sensei even if technically he outranks her. Kakashi nods, I see your point. Back with Naruto and Sakura. Naruto sighs, there is no getting away from you, is there? Why do you want to learn it? You said it's for yourself, then fine, wait for Kakashi sensei to teach it to you. I'm not your sensei. Just then Sasuke walks up, he's late, what are you two talking about? Sakura smiles, Sasuke-kun, Naruto showed me this cool chakra control exercise called tree walking. Sasuke raises an eyebrow, tree walking, what's that? I can already climb trees, he's lying to you. Sakura smiles, that's what I thought at first, but I was wrong. Sasuke scoffs, I know how to climb a stupid tree, that's hardly an exercise. Sakura grins, that's true, I can climb trees also, but how about climbing a tree only using your feet? Sasuke looks at Sakura, then Naruto, bullshit, can't be done. Naruto sighs, you know nothing, Uchiha. Sasuke glares at Naruto, says you. Naruto rolls his eyes, stands up, then walks over to a tree and starts walking up it only using his feet. Sakura smiles and Sasuke is in shock, damn it, he can do that, who is he? I will get him to teach me. He waits for Naruto to stop at the top, then he stands upside down on the branch. You were saying, Uchiha. Naruto then vanishes and appears beside them. Sakura smiles, can you show me how to do that, Naruto? What is the process is behind it? Naruto sighs, knowing she won't give up, fine, I'll tell you what to do, then leave me the hell alone, okay? And that means both of you. Now listen carefully because I will say this one time, if you don't listen then tough. Okay, first you have to focus chakra to your feet, then walk up to the tree or run, it makes no difference, well go on then. He pulls out 2 kunai and tosses them at their feet, use those to mark your progress. Sakura and Sasuke pick up the kunais he provided, then they do just as Naruto said to do. Sasuke glares at Naruto, who's sitting down with his back resting against a tree. Sakura walks up to the tree, here goes she, first pours chakra to her feet, then puts her foot on the tree and then the other. The next moment she's climbing, she quickly gets the hang of it and grins, wow, this is easy. It doesn't take her long to get all the way up before she stops. Naruto has his eyes closes, but he senses she's reached the top. He's actually surprised, she has better chakra control than I expected. I bet the Uchiha will cry now. Sasuke still glaring at Naruto until he hears Sakura call to him, hey Sasuke-kun, I did it. Sasuke looks around, then looks up and growls. He then runs at the tree and starts climbing. He gets some way up before he jumps backward. Naruto watches him and sighs. Whilst he's doing this, Sakura has already made her way back down and is now sat across from Naruto but watching Sasuke. He can sense what he's doing wrong but he has no intention of helping him, so he decides to test Sakura. Without standing up or even looking, he speaks, "Tell me what he's doing wrong." Sakura looks at Sasuke, then Naruto, and notices he's not even looking at her. She looks back at Sasuke and then starts thinking. After a few seconds she smiles. He's using too much chakra. Naruto nods. Correct, too much chakra and you will be forced away, not enough and you will get nowhere. Sakura nods. So what about me? How did I get it straight away? Naruto sighs. You are a girl, they generally have less chakra than boys but have better chakra control. Besides, you're smart, you figured it out. Obviously the Uchiha didn't. Sakura notices Naruto doesn't like Sasuke and sighs. Should I help him? Naruto at first says nothing, do what you want. Sakura bites her lip then stands up. Sasuke-kun. Sasuke looks at her. What? She walks up to him. You're using too much chakra. Naruto says too much chakra and you will repel yourself from the tree, but not enough chakra and you will get nowhere. Sasuke scoffs like, I need your advice. What do you know? I'm an Uchiha, I don't need advice from clanless nobodies. Naruto sighs. How much of a loser is Sasuke, too proud to accept help? Sakura may be a fangirl but that's idiotic. He then opens one eye and sees Sakura is about to cry and groans, great, that's all I need, a crying banshee. Sakura looks at Sasuke and tears come to her eyes and she just runs away from him and sits down near Naruto and cries. Naruto sighs. Ignore that idiot, I did warn you. He could get angry, but ignore his bullshit. If he doesn't listen to advice, it's his own damn problem. You should be proud of yourself. Your parents will probably be proud also. Sakura is still crying but she looks at Naruto. But Naruto sighs. But nothing. You listened to me and did what I asked you. Accomplish something straight away. It's something that takes some people hours or days and you did it the first time, so quit your moping and be happy you accomplished something. It's his damn fault if he's unwilling to listen to advice. Sakura sniffs but nods. Thank you, Naruto. Naruto just nods but remains quiet until Sakura replies, what about the other exercises, the water and the others? Naruto groans, for the last time, I'm not your damn sensei, it's his job to teach you, not me. Be thankful I taught you that chakra control exercise and be quiet until Cyclops arrives. Sakura looks down, sorry. Naruto opens one, don't worry about it, just be happy you learned something. It took me over 10 hours straight to learn it, think about that. Sakura smiles, okay, Ino Pig will be so jealous. Naruto rolls his eyes, not that she can see with his eyes closes, but he does smirk. She sees the smirk and grins also. Meanwhile, back in the Hokage Tower, Hiruzen was happy for Sakura, but not Sasuke. He had no right to belittle her like that. At least Naruto was able to cheer her up. That was the only thing that stopped him from going down there and knocking some sense into the Uchiha. Kakashi left after the little pep talk. Sasuke is still working on the exercise when Kakashi arrives. Yo. Sakura jumps up, you're late. Naruto just rolls his eyes and Sasuke stops what he's doing and walks up to Kakashi, whilst Sakura surprises Naruto by reaching out a hand to help him up, which at first he ignores but then takes her hand and she pulls him up, or more like he pulled himself up. Sakura then turns back to Kakashi, you was supposed to be here hours ago. Kakashi gives her an eye smile, oh sorry about that, I had to help an old lady across the street. Sakura scoffs, you used that excuses yesterday. Kakashi thinks quickly, oh that's right, there were sheep blocking the road so I had to take a long way around. Sakura glares at him, liar. Kakashi shrugs, anyhow now I'm here, let's get this test underway. He pulls out 2 bells, it's quite simple, you have to get these bells within 3 hours, come at me with the intention to kill, not you. Naruto-kun, have mercy on me. Sakura looks at Kakashi, we can't attack you, we could hurt you, plus there are only 2 bells and there's 3 of us here, what happens to the person who doesn't get a bell? Kakashi smiles, well, to answer your first question, you are Jonin. Minus Naruto-kun, the chances of you hurting me, a Jonin, are doubtful at best. As for your other question, it's quite simple, whoever doesn't get a bell gets sent back to the academy. Well, off you go, the time starts now. Sakura and Sasuke looks at Kakashi in shock. Well, Sakura does. Sasuke is looking at him with anger, with the weakest ki Naruto's ever felt. Sakura sighs, but that's just not fair, how do you expect us to get a bell from you? You're a Jonin. Kakashi just pulls out his book, not my problem, you have a time limit so I'd get to it if I were you. Sakura and Sasuke rush into the forest. Naruto sighs, this is so lame. Kakashi nods, I know, still you have to act normal, so run along, Naruto. Naruto just rolls his eyes, I should have just stayed in bed. He just walks into the forest and sits next to a tree. I already know what the true goal is, let's see how they do. No doubt the Uchiha will rush out proving his arrogance, let's just wait and see. Just like Naruto suspected, Sasuke comes out into the clearing, I'm taking the bells and sending them losers back to the academy. Kakashi doesn't even look up from his book. All I hear are words, Mr. Bruder, why don't you prove to me just what Sasuke Uchiha is all about then? Sasuke goes in for a taijutsu battle with Kakashi. Suffice to say, compared to Kakashi it's pretty embarrassing. Every move Sasuke attempts Kakashi blocks. This goes on for several minutes. Naruto watches on, clearly not impressed at all. Sasuke, after failing to land a single hit on Kakashi, changes tactics. He goes through some hand signs. Kaden, Gokakyu no Jutsu, fire release, great fireball technique. Sasuke thinks he's actually hit Kakashi until he sees a burnt log where Kakashi was as he used the Kawarimi no Jutsu, substitution technique / body replacement technique, to escape and replace himself with a log. Kakashi then reappears in front of Sasuke. Is that all you got? I'd advise you to think again, it was kind of predictable. Sasuke scoffs but runs off into the forest. Kakashi then vanishes. Naruto watches him go and sighs, I can't believe Gigi wouldn't just let me kill the brat. Kakashi, who's appeared above him, smiles, I agree with you, well off to find Pinky, see what she's up to. He shines away and Naruto just rolls his eyes. After a short while of doing nothing, he stands up and decides to follow Kakashi. After a few minutes of searching he finds someone, but it's not Kakashi, it's Sakura. Seems like she fainted. Naruto sighs, genjutsu typical. He stands over her and sighs, then pulls out some smelling salts and wakes her up. After a minute she wakes up. Sasuke-kun, she looks around until she sees Naruto learning against a tree. Naruto, what happened? He sighs, you fell for a genjutsu, and I just woke you up. Tell me, Sakura, have you ever seen a two-man team before? Sakura starts thinking, then after a minute shakes her head no. Naruto nods, exactly, now use your head and think of what the true objective is. She nods, do you know? Naruto nods, yes, now think, we are team 7 and what do teams do? Sakura is confused, that's weird but okay, let me think, well they do missions together, they're a team after all, teamwork. Naruto sarcastically claps, well done, you figured it out now, you being the smartest kunoichi from the academy, how would you go about getting the bells as part of a team? She nods and starts thinking, we could distract him whilst someone gets the bell, I'm not much of a fighter so it wouldn't be me to fight him. Naruto nods, go on, if you don't do the fighting what do you do? Sakura smiles, you, or Sasuke-kun are the distraction whilst I get the bells, but there is only 2, it makes no sense. Naruto sighs, yes there are 2 bells but if we work together we will pass, that is the real goal. By saying there is only 2 bells he's challenging us to all try to get the bells without working together. In the Uchiha's case he'll take both bells and send us both back to the academy. He won't work as a team, his arrogance and superiority complex makes him think he needs nobody, when in fact he will never be a good ninja if he thinks he's better and needs nobody. She looks at Naruto, that's a lie. Naruto rolls his eyes, is it? Let me give you a scenario, say us team 7 was on a secret mission and we were ambushed and for instance you were hurt and the person who hurt you was getting away, what do you think the Uchiha would do? Remain with his wounded teammate, or leave you to die and do everything himself? The answer is he will leave you to die. To him everyone but him is expendable. He thinks because he's an Uchiha that he's better than everyone, even though I knocked him out 50 times. He's thinking about Sasuke and what would happen in the future before he scoffs. He will never lead because to him he needs nobody and everyone will just slow him down. Strength isn't everything to be able to become a chunin. You have to have strength and skills and also show leadership qualities. I have those, you could also if you put your mind to it, but the Uchiha will never be chunin material, because he will get his team killed so nobody will follow him. He sighs, now personally you can waste your career on fawning over the Uchiha, or you can get your act together. For now, we need to get the bells, we can't rely on Sasuke so it's up to us to work together to get the bells. Sakura nods, but what about Sasuke-kun? If we get the bells he will return to the academy. Naruto groans, are you fucking deaf, Sakura? The objective is teamwork, there has never been a 2-man team, maybe the Uchiha will realize this and assist us, but for now think, Kakashi is a jonin. We need a plan, a simple one-person fights whilst the other sneaks up, won't work on him, he's one of the best jonin in Konoha. If you try and say anything Kakashi, I will destroy every book you own, I will burn them right in front of your face whilst you are tied up crying over your damn smut. Kakashi, who's above them, heard every word and agrees with Naruto, and he's not stupid enough to say anything to Naruto. Naruto is trying to help her, but will it work? Her hero worship of Sasuke will be her downfall. I proved it by how easily she fell for that genjutsu. Kakashi emerges from the dense foliage and finds himself back in the open clearing. As he gazes upward, he is met with the sight of 50 Naruto clones flexing their fingers menacingly. Oh dear, when did they arrive? He mutters under his breath, a hint of concern creeping into his voice. Now, Naruto, let's not be too hasty. I'd prefer not to spend another week recuperating in the hospital, he cautions, eyeing the approaching clones warily. Sasuke observes the unfolding scene with a mix of astonishment and indignation. What in the world? They're clones, but how can there be so many? This doesn't make any sense, he exclaims inwardly, his mind racing to comprehend Naruto's abilities. Who is Naruto, anyway? He only joined the academy last year, yet his skills surpass what's expected. He carries himself like a seasoned ninja. And where's Sakura? She's been silent since her scream. Is she incapable? Perhaps she's met her end. Well, one less bothersome fangirl to deal with, Sasuke muses, his thoughts tinged with a touch of callousness. Meanwhile, Sakura watches in astonishment from her vantage point. Impressive, he can create such a multitude of clones. I must time this perfectly. I've laid traps, anticipating his approach. The bells will soon be mine, she thinks, determination shining in her eyes. Hidden among the trees, the real Naruto remains vigilant, expecting Sasuke's next move. Sasuke, too, observes the skirmish between Kakashi and the clones, his sharp eyes catching sight of something on the ground. Traps. So, that's her strategy, he deduces, a smirk playing on his lips. As Sakura makes her move to seize the bells, the Naruto clones continue their relentless assault on Kakashi, gradually forcing him backward. Seeing her opportunity, Sakura emerges from concealment, reaching for the bells. However, before her fingers can grasp them, a sudden blow connects with her face, sending her crashing into a nearby tree, unconscious. Sasuke sneers, "You're not getting those bells, idiot." He reaches for the bells, mimicking Sakura's actions, until he feels a hand wrap around his throat, squeezing the life out of him. It's Naruto. Observing the scene, Kakashi spots Sakura on the ground, bloodied with a massive bruise on her face and forehead. Then, he notices Naruto strangling Sasuke. Quickly intervening, Kakashi pulls Naruto away from Sasuke. Turning to Naruto, Kakashi demands, "What happened? Calm down and explain." Naruto, glaring at Sasuke who is gasping for air, retorts, "He attacked Sakura intentionally. He knew our plan but his ego couldn't handle it. Let me deal with him. He's nothing but an egotistical mess who breaks rules and endangers others." Kakashi sighs, attacking him isn't the solution. Naruto brushes past Kakashi, determined to take Sakura to the hospital, hoping her injuries aren't severe. He scoops up Sakura and quickly shunshines to the hospital. At the hospital, Naruto encounters a disapproving nurse. With a display of his chakra, Naruto calms her and continues to find a doctor he trusts, hoping she's on duty. Entering a room, Naruto lays Sakura on a bed and summons a clone to fetch Dr. Natsumi. Moments later, Dr. Natsumi arrives, addressing Naruto's state of distress. Naruto explains Sakura's situation, her injuries from a punch and subsequent impact with a tree. Yuki Natsumi smiled gently. "It wasn't you, was it?" Naruto's glare prompted her to correct herself. "Sorry, poor choice of words. Let me examine her." Naruto stepped aside as Dr. Natsumi checked Sakura. Upon arriving at the Hokage Tower, Kakashi encountered the other Jonin and received a disappointed look from Hiruzen. "Another failure, Kakashi?" Kakashi sighed. "I'm not sure. I had to abort the exercise due to an incident." Hiruzen inquired further. "Could you explain?" Kakashi recounted. Naruto and Sakura seemed to have grasped the true objective of teamwork. Naruto ambushed me with 50 shadow clones, leading me deep into the forest where Sakura lay in wait. I don't have the full details, but Sasuke Uchiha apparently attacked her, preventing her from reaching the bells. She had blood on her face and significant bruising, likely from colliding with a tree. Continuing, Kakashi added, Sasuke then targeted Naruto similarly, and I had to intervene before things escalated. Naruto was furious, nearly choking Sasuke. I'm at a loss for what to do. Kurenai and Asuma shared disbelief at Sasuke's actions, considering his usual demeanor. Hiruzen, though shocked, found some expectation in Sasuke's behavior due to his Uchiha heritage. Turning to Kakashi, Hiruzen asked, "Do you think Sasuke intentionally harmed Sakura?" Kakashi, having not witnessed the incident directly, remained uncertain. Just then, Naruto spoke up, addressing the Hokage. "Hokage-sama, I won't apologize for my actions. Allow me to explain. While my clones distracted Kakashi and Sakura set traps, I observed from afar, anticipating Sasuke's potential misdeed." Naruto continued, "Sasuke, arrogant and believing himself above consequences, struck Sakura when she reached for the bells. It was deliberate, evident from his smirk. The force of his blow caused her to collide with a tree. She's currently unconscious, suffering from a severe concussion and a fractured jaw due to the punch and resulting whiplash, according to Dr. Natsumi. She'll need to stay in the hospital overnight, but that's the extent of it. Regarding Sasuke, He audaciously attempted to replicate Sakura's actions. As I've stated previously, I won't apologize because he received what he deserved. Naruto then disperses, revealing himself as a clone. Kurenai expresses a sigh. The Uchiha should face consequences for this. A girl's body is more delicate than a boy's, and a punch can cause more harm, the clone conveyed, mentioning that one punch fractured her jaw. He should be held accountable. Individuals like him tarnish our village's reputation and bring disgrace to ninjas. Asuma agrees with a nod. I concur, father. The Uchiha's arrogance is widely known, and he poses a danger to those around him. Kakashi adds with a sigh, I await your decision, Hokage-sama. Hiruzen massages his temples, feeling a headache coming on. I will convene a council, and then I will announce my decision. You're all dismissed. To my beloved YouTube community. I hope you've been enjoying this fanfic journey so far. More segments will be uploaded soon, so please stay tuned. Sending love to you all. Thank you deeply. 6 Path Weeb.